everyone, it's me, Brandy, with Be Vintage Design and Decor, and today I'm bringing you a different kind of video, which would be my favorite furniture flips for 2020. And I will disclose to you up front that I am not the best at getting before pictures of my products, so I do have some in here that I tried to get befores of. Some of them I had already started, so I'll disclose that up front. And let's get started. So this is a piece that was actually dropped off at our shop, and these people didn't want it anymore. It was an antique, and it was in bad shape. I started sanding it before I remembered to get a before picture. Here's the after picture. I just used a flat black chalk paint on it from Dixie Belle and Caviar and kept the drawer natural. This is a table I got for $3 at a thrift store, and I used a nose paint gel stain on it in espresso and redid it to fit in better with my decor because it actually fit perfectly next to a chair that I have in my dining room. And I love it. It turned out perfect. I didn't sand it or anything, just put the no paint gel stain over the top of the current finish it had on it. This is a piece I bought for $50 at a local guy's house off of Facebook Marketplace. It needed some repair work on the bottom, and it definitely needed some TLC. I ended up doing new hardware from Hobby Lobby, as well as a Prima transfer on the front, and I chalk painted it in French linen by Dixie Belle and white waxed over it and distressed it slightly. Kept the top natural because it actually worked out great. Here's it styled in my booth. I think I did go over the top with a little bit of gel stain just to give it a little touch up. Here's a table I bought for $20 off Facebook Marketplace. I ended up flipping it for $100. I painted it with drop cloth, and I gave it a faux wood finish on the top, and then I waxed it with a dark brown wax to bring out the details. There's the details in it. It turned out beautiful. I was a little upset to let it go for $100, but somebody made me an offer and I needed the space. Love the way that top came out. Gorgeous. And then this is one of those ones where I forgot to get a before photo, but I at least got it when I first started the project. It was a jewelry box from Bombay Company, and I did some molds out of air dry clay and an IOD mold. I think it's called Heirloom Roses. And I put all the Heirloom Rose decals on there, as well as some Prima transfers on there. I ended up actually using, I can't remember the color I used on it. I think it was French linen on this as well. I did a little gold detail on the flowers, and I used the black wax over it to give it an antique aged look. And then here's a picture of it in my booth. I have it listed for $95, and actually the booth picture isn't coming up yet. There's the inside picture of it. I purchased it for $20, and I'm asking $95. I haven't sold it yet. It's still in my booth, but it just got in my booth about 3 weeks ago. Here's another little jewelry box I just did. I put this one in here because I just love the way it turned out. It is a Christmas gift for my niece, and it needed a little bit of repair done to it. I painted it in vintage duck egg and used a transfer over. It was also a Prima transfer, and it was just a bunch of florals, but I think it turned out really cute. This is when I was still working on it, but that is pretty much how it ended up. I just had to push the knobs back in and glue them in. And on the inside, I even put a little bit of details on it. I debated whether I should put her name on the mirror or not, but she's in college, so I thought that might be a little kiddish to do. But I thought it was the perfect size for a college dorm. This is a piece for myself that I did, of course, forget to take a picture of beforehand. And it was black. I painted it black a few years ago to match our bedroom furniture, and we got new bedroom furniture. This is the new bedroom furniture here. I wanted to match it. So I painted it in buttercream, and then I did a brown top on it with coffee. I think it was a mixture of coffee bean and chocolate by Dixie Belle. And I did some brown wax over it, and it matches it almost perfectly. Here's one of my favorite pieces I did. I got this from someone's garage. I paid $20 for it, and I flipped it into, it was disgustingly dirty. I flipped it into a coffee bar and ended up selling it for $125. And the back is actually chalkboard finish. Sawmill gravy is the color I did. Here's another one I almost threw out because it was not in great condition, but this lady wanted it, so I redid it, fixed it up, painted it into this gray color that she wanted, which I believe was Gravel Road, and I added some details, and white waxed it. This one, I had it before picture. I couldn't find it. I got it for $5 at Salvation Army, and I love the way this came out. And I actually painted it in aubergine, redid the hardware in gold. It's original hardware. It was beautiful. I let this one go for $150. I added a little bit of Prima transfers on the top, and it was gorgeous. I probably could have got more for it for sure, but it was one of those, I needed the space and got it out of the garage in one day, so it was great. Absolutely stunning. I still can't believe I got that for $5. This piece is one that I bought for myself. It was one of the first pieces that I did this year, and it was originally a bar. They sold it as an antique, but it wasn't. It was, I think, originally from World Market, but I ended up repainting it to fit in better with my decor. And then here is another piece that I did for myself. It seems like I keep a lot for myself, but I don't. This is my fireplace mantle, my faux fireplace mantle. And this is the after. I just chalk painted it in French linen and did a lot of wax on it, added that detail. Love the way it came out. My favorite piece. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video.